Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Nourish Life Show. So today's little podcast, I want to come on here and do a little bit of a words of wisdom episode. Now, it's been a while since I've jumped on here and done one of these, partially because of the reason of everything that's going on with us at the minute, because we do have our 10-day live mastery event, which has gone live, and it did blow up. So we're serving nearly over 1,500 people all over the world for the next 10 days, which is pretty incredible to help through these times. Now, why do I want to speak about confidence today? So when we launched the 10 days, we gave everyone a card, and what we wanted to do was write down people's key intentions for it. Number one came confidence, hence today's talk. And number two came purpose and clarity. So we're going to leave purpose and clarity out of it today. I'll speak up about on those another time. But today I want to speak all about confidence. Now, I always say in speaking gigs that we have three core assets in life. We have our energy, our confidence, and our time. And when one of those three assets becomes depleted, it really affects our ability to go out there and do great things. It affects our ability to earn money. It affects our ability to communicate. It affects our ability to create. It affects pretty much everything. So again, just to reiterate that, it's our energy, time, and confidence. So we should always be looking to build those reserves, pretty much, or look at ways that we can hold onto them so that we can go out there and do more. And I always say they're the three best things to invest in, or to always keep your awareness on, which is your energy, time, and confidence. So if anything starts to deplete, take away from those, something needs to change or something needs to be acted on. So anyway, today, confidence. So think about this. Confidence, a lot of the time when I'm speaking to people, I always hear that people attach confidence onto something. I will be confident when I achieve XYZ. I will be confident in my body when I lose a stone. I will be confident in myself when I've turned over six figures. I will be confident when. Now, it doesn't work like that. And this is where we've hit this little bit of a paradox. Now, think of this. This is the same thing as I will be happy when. It's the happiness trap. However, now we're in the confidence trap. So we've got to really look at it this way. Confidence doesn't come as a result of achievement. Confidence comes in the journey. It comes in the doing. It comes in the trusting and the believing in the path. So look at this. Whenever you are placed in a fearful situation, whenever you are tested, you are given the opportunity to grow your confidence set. So, prime example of this is, think of the last time that you were scared. Like, you were really scared, but you jumped forward, you leaned into it, you did it, and you accomplished it. Or it could have been something quite small. It doesn't necessarily have to be something quite big. But within that moment of fear, where the heart rate rose, your hands got a little bit clammy, the voice might have started to shake a little bit, you might have flushed up in the face a little bit. In that exact moment, you had choices. Choice one, you could have leaned away. You could have turned your back on whatever it is and gone back. You could have leaned away from whatever that fearful situation is and retreated. However, within that moment, you would have reaffirmed the beliefs of why you couldn't do something, of why you are not good enough, of why you are reaffirming the reasons why you are not confident. So think about that. Every time we don't lean into it, we're reaffirming it. And then the other choice is we lean into it. And what we have to do here, and this is where the perception needs to change. A lot of people, instead of leaning away from it because they're scared of what might happen, when we lean into it, we need to change the fear around it, because a lot of the time it's, what if I fail? So the best example I like to use on this is the lad at the bar. I'm scared of going talking to the girl. So at this time he can walk up, he's either going to turn away and walk away. Or he walks over at that moment, is like, what if I get rejected? What if? So here what we need to do is change the perception. This is point number one, change the perception. Instead of what if I fail, change it to what if I succeed? Or more to the point, what will I learn from doing this? Because in every action is an opportunity to learn and grow. So in this moment, yes, we can grow, but also we can get feedback and we can get the correct things. But what we do here is, in initially leaning into that fear, we can change the belief pattern. So where we would have turned away because we don't feel good enough, we don't feel worthy, we're scared of rejection, we're scared of the failure, so we're just not even going to try. We're going to give up before we've even attempted. Here, we're putting ourselves into a position where we can set ourselves up for success. We're either going to learn something or we're going to win. And it's within those moments where confidence comes. This is where the skill set of confidence is built. And you know what, like, it's not a hard process, but what you've got to do is change the dynamic around it. Like, confidence is one of the biggest things that I see so many people stick on. Both with going out there and getting what they want, with placing themselves onto media, with speaking their message, with being their true, authentic self. Confidence really is a big thing. And what I really implore that people do is lean into fear. If you need to grow confidence, go out there and place yourself into that uncomfortable position. So a great example of this with me is, believe it or not, there was a time in my life when I couldn't speak to strangers. So I was about 15, 16 or so, and I really just could not communicate. I was very, very scared to speak to people. And that created a lot of anxiety. But what happened is, every single day I made it a goal to go out there and speak to 3 people. And my one objective was just to get their names and find out a little bit more about them. And it was just plucking up conversation with random people. And effectively, that was the starting block. So it didn't have to be something big like going out there and standing on a stage. For me, that's what it's led to. But what it started off is actually just speaking to people. And there's opportunities to do that every single day. So when it comes down to confidence, don't attach confidence to the end goal of something. Attach it to the process, and always lean into fear.
Ready to break the mold? Learn more about leading a nourished life by visiting the Nourish Group and Simon Hall on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn and Twitter. Nourish Life.